Welcome. We're here at the St. Lawrence Ranger Station. This is an 8-day hike, August 25th through September 1st, 2016. The start elevation is 8,600 feet above sea level, and we are so glad to have you along. The year before, in September 2015, from this same trailhead, Jordan and I hiked into Roberts Basin. While fishing Movo Lake, we met a gentleman who spoke of 10-pound Mackinac in Lake Hibichichi and 5-pound cutthroat in Darren Lake. That is why we're here now. That's the saddle we're going over. But not until we're done with our lunch.
On the trail, we're probably in the third mile of 7.
We're on the saddle, 10,770 feet. What a gorgeous view in all directions.
Going down, 3.2 miles left.
Wow, what lush vegetation. Taking the trail south.
Right,
We're now at Wilson Creek, bushwhacking upstream to the second in-stream pond. This is a nice place. Nobody's going hungry. This is a map I printed from All Trails website. This is the St. Lawrence Ranger Station. This is where the wilderness marker is. We hiked up this way over the South Fork Creek, came up this way to this very large meadow here. This is where we had lunch. We came up over the saddle right here at 10,770 feet, came down along the Upper Sonicant Trail, and then that comes down here to the Wilson Creek Lakes Junction right here. This trail goes up to the Wilson Creek Lakes. We stayed on the Upper Sonicant Trail and came down here to Wilson Creek, and then we bushwhacked up here up to our camp right there. Today we covered just over 7 miles. Our elevation gain was slightly over 3,000 feet. Our pillows are looking mighty good.
Okay, it's Friday, August 26th, 2016. Morning time, we just got everything packed up.
Hi. This is awesome. We're having a great time.
And yesterday was 30 degrees for a low, and it did snow on us right before we went to bed, which we went to bed at like 7:30. We were pretty exhausted.
We're on the Upper Sonicant Trail to Lake Hibichichi. From time to time on this trail, you get a glimpse of Raft Lake. And this reminds me, 10 years ago this month, we fished Raft Lake for the first time. One of the most memorable times of my life. There, I landed this 8-pound Mackinac.
Ironically enough, it's more likely that you'll run into a bear in a really highly trafficked area than you will out here in the middle of nowhere.
Why is that?
Because they get used to people,
Oh,
so they don't run away
See.
when people approach.
So cool. This is Hibichichi Lake. There's our tent. This morning we packed up and then hiked down here to the Upper Sonicant Trail, and then came south on there down to the Lake Hibichichi Junction. This trail here continues on down to Sonicant, but we came west, northwest up to Lake Hibichichi, and then that's our camp right there. Our hike today was just under 6 miles and just under 1,600 feet in elevation gain. We have fished along right here and caught several Mackinac and brook trout. Another awesome day. Good night.
okay, here we are Saturday morning at Hibichichi, and we've had breakfast, and we're all packed up, ready to go catch the big Mackinac.
All ready to take off. This is Spider Lake, about 1.5 miles southwest of our camp.
We're at Spider Lake. We're catching cutthroats.
Jordan caught this with a gold crocodile with an orange stripe.
Just came down from Spider Lake, and this is Hibichichi. And then the mountain range that's around us. Unbelievable. And there's Jordan, the master fisherman on this trip. Got me outfished. He's fat.
Jordan's using the silver Castmaster with an orange stripe.
Well done on Hibichichi.
Ironic that this is the side where they are.
Jordan's got a big one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's probably, he's maybe not 3, but he's 2.5.
Yeah.
He's every bit of 2.5.
This smile says it all.
To review what we've done today is we fished along this side of Lake Hibichichi and caught a bunch of brookies and Mackinaw, nothing much over a pound. Then we hiked up here to Spider Lake and fished all the way around that. Excellent cutthroat fishing, gorgeous cutthroats, and we caught a ton of them there all the way around. There wasn't one spot on that lake that we didn't catch fish. Then we came back down to Lake Hibichichi and along this side. This side here we caught some really nice brookies, and right in this area here we caught a bunch of 2 to 3 pound Mackinaws. Fat, healthy fish right in this area.
Wow, look at those colors. This is the end of day number 3.
Okay, we're leaving Hibichichi for now. We just packed up. We had a great day of fishing yesterday. Jordan caught, 40 and I caught 30. So I got outfished yesterday. It very seldom happens. We'll take it, or Jordan will take it. I don't know if I can. Maybe this will be a source of argument. We haven't argued too much. He tried to argue. I don't think he was very successful. All right, let's get the pack on, get on the trail.
What we're going to do today is pick up this trail here, come on down here to Sonnequent Lake, and then come around this side of Sonnequent over here to this junction. This is the Kagawa Solitude Lake Junction, and then we're just going to camp right in this area here.
There's a cairn right there, marking the trail. We'll be seeing Sonnequent here relatively soon.
Look past that foreground pond and you'll see a little piece of Sonnequent in the background.
Okay, here we are on the east central portion of Sonnequent Lake. There's Jordan. We're going this direction, this way. We're going to go to the south end of Sonnequent. But here we are, and that looks like a really good place to fish, where those rocks go sloping down on the water. Okay, we're at the junction for Kavanaugh and Lake Solitude. And that's Jordan Rock, backpacker, fisherman extraordinaire. I'm not embellishing. We're at our camp at Sonnequent Lake. This stream comes out of Kagawa and feeds down in Sonnequent. A lot of fun.
This hike seemed almost effortless at 950 feet in elevation gain and only 3.4 miles. Fishing is good where that rock slopes into the water. Angling with a gold jake lure. Moving to Little Sonnequent. This one was attracted by a silver Castmaster. This one by a rainbow Rapala. Now, northeast of Little Sonnequent to this lake. Wow, that's a nice cut, Jordan. So's that one. Incredible day. See you mañana.
It's Monday morning up at Lake Sonnecunt. Hit my nose with a stick. So I'm just bleeding a little bit, so just take care of that. But we caught about 30 fish yesterday. I imagine we found a little lake that had beautiful cutthroats in them. Just gorgeous cutthroats. Red flame here, yellow bellies and black dots, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to get a close-up shot of that.
Today's plan is to come up here to Kagava Pass Trail, come up here to this no-name lake. This is supposedly, we've been told, has golden trout in it. When we fish that, we'll come up here to Lake Kagava, fish that, and then we'll come down here to these waters and fish this, and then come back down to Sonnecunt.
This here is Sonnecunt. This is Little Sonnecunt, the little one there. And then we fished another lake, probably right up in that little bowl right there, huh? And that's where all the beautiful cutthroats were. This is where the golden trout are supposed to be, in this lake right there. Just crossed over a little bit of a saddle and came onto this view. Okay, we're here at the lake where the golden trout are supposed to be. Okay, here we're at the golden trout lake, and we have not caught one golden trout, but we've been catching these beautiful cutthroats, like this one.
This is a golden trout. It was caught the following year in the Wind River Range in the Paposia Wilderness at a stream that flows from Windy Lake.
Here I am at the lake that's supposed to have golden trout in it that does not. And this is the mountain I've been looking at as I've been walking over here, and I'm right next to it. It goes all the way around here, and that right there is Kagava Pass, and then Kagava Lake has got to be right somewhere in this area. I've probably caught maybe 20 fish out of here, all cuts. Cooling down with nature's coldness.
Well said. Nature's cold. I feel like Shakespeare could have written that.
So now we're heading to Kagava. We're leaving this mountain lake. We just hiked up the saddle, and here's Kagava. Right there is the glacier. That's way cool, isn't it? It's massive. Okay, we're at Kagava Lake. No fish. They haven't stocked this one for some reason, but that's pretty spectacular. What do you have to say about this lake, Jordan? Pretty, that's for certain. What mountain? What do you think that is?
You're not going to make a documentary, I can tell you right now.
I know. That's Kavanaugh Peak. Kagava Peak.
Yeah.
That's Kagava Peak right there. Right. Jordan says I'm not going to make a documentary. Right through here is where the water runs out of Kagava, goes down, runs into these 3 no-name lakes.
Sticking out in the water?
Oh yeah, there's the clown shoe, right there.
Clown Shoe Lake.
Clown Shoe Lake. I'll put that in my documentary. There is Lake Solitude right over that saddle right there, right where that mountain sticks up. And here's this.
Here's a really nice cutthroat that we've just caught out of Clown Shoe Lake, and we've caught about 6 like this. We're back down at Lake Sonnecunt, and Jordan just caught this 3-pound Mackinaw. This is a beautiful fish. Jordan released that 3-pound Mackinaw, but we have caught these 2 littler ones, and we're going to fillet these and cook these over the open fire tonight. Mackinaw is my favorite fish to eat up here. This is the end of a great day. Good night.
Tuesday morning. We're heading on up to Darren. We just cleaned up from breakfast and packed up, ready to go. There goes the bear bag up the tree. Need help?
From camp, we're going to come up here to the junction, come up the trail to this no-name pond, leave the trail, and bushwhack along the west side of Lake Solitude. Up here, we're going to pass the ice lakes. This is Upper Ice Lake, this is Lower Ice Lake. And then we're going to come up here to Darren Lake. When we're done fishing Darren Lake, we're going to come down this way and come down onto the shores of Lake Solitude and fish it.
We're at Lake Solitude, which is right there. Petroleum Peak right here. Coming back here, that's Ice Lake, this first one, and then the top one is Darren Lake. Happy day. Biggest fish we've caught so far. Beautiful cut. Okay. Just turn him this way.
That's a gold Castmaster with reflector tape.
This is Darren Lake. We're at the very back portion of it. We're in this cirque. Bring him back over here.
My, what a gorgeous cut. Caught with a gold daredevil. Jordan's fishing in shallow water near the outlet of Darren Lake. He's using a silver Castmaster with reflector tape.
Wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's got to be what? What do you think?
It's got to be 4 or 5 pounds.
That's amazing.
I don't know if he's spawning. For sure, look at the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably 5 pounds. Yeah, probably 5 pounds. There's the 5 pound cut in the 5 pound cut lake. Okay, let's get you out.
God, that's beautiful.
Wow. Talk about a grand finale. I gotta get him off he's been on that for quite some time. That was great. In the most unexpected place for me. Come here.
Is he struggling?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. There we go.
That's Petroleum Peak right there. Drop over this to Lake Solitude. This is Lake Solitude. Just came up over the hill looking at it. What a beautiful place. Nose. Nice lakes right up there. Here we are at Lake Solitude. We came down there and down onto the beach. This is Petroleum Peak, and this is right down there where my pole's pointing is Moraine Lake. And then right over probably this hill right here is Polaris. Let's take a look at this beautiful place.
Here is a brookie out of Solitude. We've also caught a number of Mackinac out of here, but nothing of great size. What an awesome day. Good night.
Good morning. It's August 31st, 2016. We're getting packed up. We're gonna head on down to Wilson Creek in-stream pond. It'll take us probably about 4.5 hours.
So what that looks like on the map is we leave camp here, come up here to this junction, come along the trail over to the Upper Sonicant Trail junction, which is this junction right here. We come along the Upper Sonicant Trail all the way up northeast, back up to Wilson Creek. Then we bushwhack up Wilson Creek, up into this in-stream pond here, and we camp right here where the Wilson Creek actually feeds into this in-stream pond. So once we're done setting up our camp, we'll fish the upper in-stream pond. Now this in-stream pond looks like one. It's actually two separate in-stream ponds.
On the upper trail to Sonicant and heading back to Wilson Creek. Got about what? Another 1.4 miles. Right here is the 20 Lakes Creek coming down. It drops into Raft. Last year we hiked up through there up into the 20 Lakes Roberts Basin. We just arrived about 3 minutes ago. We're at our campsite at the Wilson Creek ponds. Dropped our packs. Jordan took off his boots, cooled his feet off.
Today we covered 7.5 miles with an elevation gain of 1,700 feet.
The creek comes in right over here. There's another lake up here, right up here. There's nice brookies in it. Caught a 2-pounder out of right up here, cut. And I caught a 3-pounder down in this lower one.
We are done fishing for this trip. The fishing report is 189 fish caught and 185 fish released. Jordan definitely outfished me. This 5-pound cutthroat was the largest fish caught by Jordan. That's it for today. Good night.
September 1st, 2016. We got up around 5:20. Tent was right there. Have you walk down with me to look at the pond, in-stream pond. One last time. Probably won't be up in this area for quite a while, huh?
Why?
Because we're going to go to Grave next year.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much packed up. Maybe just a few more minutes. Doing what I do best. That is bushwhack. Going up to hit the Wilson Creek Trail. And it'll take us over to the Upper Sonicant Trail. There's those guys' campground right there that we saw at the Solitude.
It bugled all night. We probably had 20 just right here. They were One
Yeah,
would
we come
bugle
up here
there,
for
one would
peace and
bugle right
quiet,
there.
You know, and these things keep us up all night.
I couldn't sleep. I mean, literally, they were bugling everywhere. I was waiting to get up this morning and see a herd.
Yeah. Well, when I went down to Raft years ago through there,
Yeah.
there was a big herd.
Yeah.
And that's probably the same
Oh,
herd.
they're here all the time. This is a good place for the Indians to come and get some meat during the hunting season.
Gotcha.
Can I get a picture of you guys? Just 'cause it's fun.
Absolutely.
It's always nice to know nice people on these trails. I've met some.
Yeah, we
We've
met
met
the
some
single
crazies before.
backpacker.
Yeah, we met that guy.
Yeah, you seem like a nice guy.
Let y'all sit right here, and I'll or just right here. Let me get a picture of father and son.
Now we're just kind of climbing very gently. There goes Kagaba. Darren. I think that's Petroleum Peak. And right below that is Lake Solitude. And that is a massive glacier. Holy mackerel. Right there is where we're hiking to. That's where we go over.
We're on the saddle once again.
We are just making our way really well. This is a very pleasant trail. Most of this trail is downhill. We're just finishing up our hike. Okay, well, we're all finished.
Today's hike was 7.9 miles. The total miles for this entire backpack trip was 32 miles, and the total elevation gain was 8,800 feet.
I think you said something like this was one of the best hikes.
I think it's one of the best hikes we've done. Just because we got to explore everything.
Right, we explored 13 different lakes.
Yeah, I think we hit the most lakes we've ever hit this trip.
Yeah. You had an enormous fish on yesterday at the Wilson Creek Lake.
You never know how big it is, but it. I mean,
Oh, it was big enough to.
It had all the signs of a huge fish. I mean, some fish they'll fight you, and it feels like a bigger fish, but this one just had the dead weight and a pull of just. I mean,
Very
just,
strong.
Yeah.
And then the rocks on Darren were like, it's like somebody just like placed them there. They were all loose. They hadn't fallen into a place where they settled.
Right.
It's like they were moved by ice.
Yeah, that was definitely very sketchy. The scenery was incredible.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I mean, like, you had. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. You had like multiple lakes that were glacial and just dramatic with huge cliffs and what a great time. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you so much.
so you're welcome. So anyway, we're heading down to Lander to get our lunch.